Hey everyone, welcome to the EcoHeroes podcast. I'm Maya and I'm here with my co-host Jamal. Today we're talking about something that affects all of us, our planet, and how we can actually make a real difference.
Thanks for having me, Maya. So, what exactly is an eco-hero? I've heard that term thrown around, but I'm not totally sure what it means.
Great question. An eco-hero is basically someone who takes responsibility for protecting the environment through their daily actions. And here's the cool part. You don't need superpowers or anything crazy. You just need awareness, creativity, and a commitment to making a difference.
Okay, I like that. So it's about everyday choices, not some huge sacrifice?
Exactly, and that's where the 3 Rs come in. These are the foundation of environmental protection: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Let's break them down.
I've heard of those before, but I'm not sure I really understand the difference. Can you explain?
Absolutely. Reduce means using less stuff and creating less waste in the first place. It's about thinking before you buy something. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Can I borrow it instead? What's the smallest amount I can use?
So instead of buying new things all the time, I should just not?
Basically, yes. Some practical examples. Pack a reusable lunch container instead of using disposable bags. Turn off devices when you're not using them, and choose products with minimal packaging. These are things you can literally do today.
That actually sounds doable. What about reuse?
Reuse is where your creativity really shines. It means giving items a second, third, or even fourth life before they become waste. For example, you can turn old jars into storage containers or art supply holders. Worn-out clothes can become cleaning rags or pillow stuffing. Cardboard boxes can be transformed into organizers or craft projects.
Oh, I like that. So it's like giving things a second chance instead of throwing them away immediately.
Exactly. And then there's recycle, which transforms used materials into new products. But here's something important. Reduce and reuse actually come first, because they're even better for the environment than recycling.
Interesting. So recycling is good, but it's not the best option.
Right. Recycling takes energy and resources. So if you can reduce or reuse instead, that's even better. But yes, recycling is still super important. You can recycle paper, cardboard, newspapers, plastic bottles and containers, aluminum cans, and glass bottles and jars. Just check your local guidelines to see what's accepted.
Okay, so I'm getting the environmental part. But what about the global aspect? I heard something about students from different countries working together on this project.
Oh yes, that's one of the coolest parts. Students from different schools and countries across Europe are working together on EcoHeroes projects right now. Through digital tools and online platforms, you can exchange ideas with peers from other European schools, create activities together even though you're far apart, and share your eco-friendly projects while learning from others.
That sounds amazing. See, we're not just helping the environment locally, but also connecting with students internationally.
Exactly. And you're strengthening your language skills while making a global impact. It's a win-win situation.
What skills do you need to be an eco-hero? Is it just about knowing the 3 Rs?
No, there are actually several important skills. First, there's creativity. You need to design new ways to reuse materials and solve environmental problems. Then there's teamwork, because you'll be collaborating with classmates and international peers toward a shared goal.
What else?
Critical thinking is huge. You need to ask questions like, where does this go, and how can we do better? Communication is also essential. You need to share your ideas and listen to others' perspectives. And finally, problem-solving skills help you find practical solutions to reduce waste in your community.
Wow, so being an eco-hero actually teaches you a lot of valuable skills for life.
Absolutely. Now here's something that really stuck with me. Every single action matters. When millions of people make small changes, the impact becomes enormous.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. One person recycling one bottle doesn't seem like much, right? But imagine if everyone in your school recycled every bottle. Now imagine if every school did. Now imagine the whole world doing it. That's the power of small actions.
That's actually really inspiring. So, what's the plan for spreading this message?
Great question. The project has a dissemination plan scheduled for May. But the idea is to disseminate whenever there's an opportunity. Schools are preparing boards about the project and announcing activities on school websites to get everyone involved.
So this is something that's going to reach a lot of people.
Yes, the goal is to make EcoHeroes a movement. Whether you're reducing waste, reusing creatively, or recycling responsibly, you're part of something bigger than yourself.
I'm really excited about this now. What should our listeners do first?
Start small. Pick one thing you can reduce in your daily life starting tomorrow. Maybe it's using a reusable water bottle or turning off lights when you leave a room. Then, think about items you can reuse creatively. Finally, learn what you can recycle in your community.
And remember, you're not alone in this mission. There are students all over Europe, and hopefully soon all over the world, working toward the same goal.
Exactly. Thanks so much for joining us on the EcoHeroes podcast. Keep making those small actions that create big impacts.
And remember, you have the power to be an eco-hero. See you next time.